All right, guys, we're back at it. We're going to go to the marketing section. This is where you're going to really try to push out to your Facebook posts or Facebook groups, Instagram, Reddit, Nextdoor, anywhere really that you think you can. And I would just throw these out. Like I think Craigslist is coming back up a little bit. If you remember back in the olden days, if you're old enough for this, Craigslist was kind of like the place, and then it turned into a little more scandalous activity. But yeah, so you're going to push everywhere, and you're going to push your booking link. And this is really the core of how you get your direct leads. Uh, One thing you probably won't know, but now you know, anywhere you press on this Pro button, this little pill button up here, you're usually going to find it up in the top right on most pages, here in the center banner location on the dashboard. So you go to the analytics page up here in the top right again. Now when you click on this and you just click it, it's going to copy and it's going to give you uh, that exact booking link. I'll post it in here. So I just copy paste it, and that's where it's going to take you. It's going to take you back to this portfolio page of yours, and that's how the customers are going to see you too. So anytime you're working through stuff and you just need that link, you want to send it real quick to somebody, anywhere you see that pro pill, just go ahead and click it, and that'll give you that link, and you can just copy, or excuse me, you can just paste it straight away. All right, so in the marketing area, this is where majority of your information is going to come from. I tried to make it to where you could just come here for anything. So, for example, I don't know where to post. I don't know what groups are in my area. So most of this is based on AI. It's tied into Gemini Flash 2.0, I think. Uh, so it's going to go based off of your location. So for me, I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm going to click it here, and it's going to tell me what groups are in this area that would be good for me to post in. Looks like Omaha garage sale finds. That's on a buy sell trade group, and you can click on all these, and it'll take you to these group pages. Omaha Mom Groups, West Omaha Neighborhood Connection, all these groups. Now you might have your own already, kinda, that you post to, and that's great. But this is just kind of giving you a little bit of an idea of what's out there. Here's some Craigslist posts, some areas that you should be posting in, and some other platforms. Let's see, we got Nextdoor. Looks like we got Instagram, TikTok, another Reddit channel here, a subreddit for Omaha. These are all great. If you can get them in here, you got to pay attention to their policies. They will delete your post pretty quickly if it's soliciting. Of course, these are soliciting. So then the next thing we need to figure out, now that we know where we should post, we need to figure out what we're going to post. So there's quick posts, and then there's an AI generated script that's a little bit longer. Within the AI generated script, you can kind of filter it down to what platform you're going to post on. Let's say we're going to do one on Craigslist, for example. And I want to do this one's always cool, the reverse psychology one. Go ahead and generate that. Now, if you needed to put anything else specific in here, like let's say you're running a discount, you're doing maybe 50 bucks, save 50 or something like that, or 10%, save 10%. Go ahead and just type it in here. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Save 10%. Save 10 for 10% off your order. I'll regenerate that script, and then it's going to plug it in there for you that you can copy and paste into one of those groups. Now, the reverse psychology is, don't buy my tote storage racks unless you want a perfect garage. So it's basically just, don't do it. Like, hey, don't tell your kids to stop running. You just tell them to walk, kind of a thing. Play that little reverse psychology. So in here, it's going to have that save 10 code that we mentioned, that we wanted it to mention. It's going to have a whole bunch of information. And then it's going to have you some tips on posting. Now when you copy this post, it's only going to copy the meat of this script, the body and all of it there, and then it's going to copy the keywords. So when you plug it into, let's go over here to Facebook. Let's actually make a new post, new listing, item for sale. This is going to be a little longer video. I can see already it's up to 5 minutes. Alright, we're going to go ahead, since we copied that, we're going to throw it in the description. And there it is. So I will take the warning part of this, take that out of there, put it in my title. And then that is it for the basic of it. Now you'd go in here and you'd add your photos. And you can get these photos, well, let's throw in a price too. I usually like to just do a generic price. It doesn't need to be exactly one of the units on there. You don't want it to be $1 or zero or whatever the case. You'll get a whole bunch of people messaging you that are thinking that they can buy the thing for $1. So try to stay away from that. At least $2.50 is something that's going to get those people out of your DMs. And then maybe some more realistic people at the $2.50 will message you. Then you can hit them with the your booking link straight away. And a lot of these posts, you'll notice in Facebook, I'm not sure if it's in here in the desktop version, but as you get through it, let me go ahead and put in a category here, furniture. You know, searching these is not great, at least by typing them. Let's go ahead and just do it by clicking. We'll do office furniture, storage and filing cabinets. Condition new. I'll add photos here later, unless it's going to make me. I think it's going to make me. Yeah. Let's do the video or the photo upload. This is pretty cool. And the QR code option, we also have an option like this on our community pages. If you want to upload some photos of what you're doing, maybe some questions to some of the other builders, you can do it the exact same way on our platform with the QR code. And maybe this is not going to do QR code actually. Maybe that's just Craigslist. Yeah. This one, it just links back to your Facebook app. I'm just going to throw in a couple random pictures here. There we go. And then we'll hit next. I'm not going to actually post this, but I'm just going to walk you through here. Next. Now, ordinarily, you would just click all of these groups that you want to post your stuff in locally. However, the groups, well, Facebook Marketplace, when you push this out, the links, your booking links to go back to your portfolio and back to the builder, the configurator for the customer, does not allow clickable links in it. So you're kind of stuck. So the workaround, at least for now, if you actually want some traction and not people just trying to click on your post and then it copies the entire post rather than just the link that's within your post, the scripts are generated to say to DM you. So realistically, the only workaround to this is you want people to DM you, and then you want to quickly send them your booking link. And that's also why we have a booking link right here back at the marketing page. So you can just quickly copy that and then go back to a message and just paste it in there. So the scripts are basically going to have, DM me. Right here you can see it. If you're ready to ruin your messy life and become a disturbingly organized adult. So then it's going to tell you to comment. Check the first comment. You can do it that way too. Facebook does allow that in some groups, but not all of them. So I don't click all of these groups unless you're just hoping that people will message you and then you can quickly respond back to them with the AI or autoresponder that has your booking link in it. That's probably the most efficient way, so you're not messing around with messages all the time. Or you can go one by one. And one by one, you can at least put your link, your booking link, as the very first comment. Otherwise, if Facebook tries to cross-post it across all of these groups, you cannot have commenting turned on all the other cross-posted postings. So that's just a little bit of information for you on that. Let's go back to the marketing page. There's another little feature here that we're playing with it's more of a manual kind of populate it first deal. And it's very similar to Facebook at its core. You add your groups here that you're in, and then it will take this information up here that's from the script generator, and as soon as you go to post it to one group, it's going to take that card of yours, which is your portfolio card right here, and then it's going to make a new post for you. And then I would also just take this post again and copy it, if this is the post that we're going to go with, the script, excuse me, and then I would copy and paste it into there, and then you're good. So now the only downside to this is that you don't get to post photos of the organizer units, but they're at least able to click this and it goes directly to your portfolio, which then of course goes to your configurator so that they can design it. At least that's something that they can click. Otherwise, they're clicking on the body of your post that has a link in it, or it doesn't have a link in it, and it takes them nowhere because it just copies the entire post of yours. It's kind of Facebook is, their whole thing is to keep users on Facebook. And if there's external links out there in your posts, then you're going to be leaving their platform. So that's what they do. They do it well. But this is a workaround for now. Play around with that post to my groups option. It's pretty cool. If it works, it works. I think you might get pending on a few groups where the traditional method of just posting your images and telling explicitly in the script to comment, or to maybe comment the word build, and you can add that into your custom angles here. You can say comment the word build, and then it'll regenerate it again. Let's go back to a regular one, professional. There you go. So it's going to say, for a limited time, save 10% on your order. Comment the word build below, and we'll send the discount code. Or you just shoot them that discount code and the booking link and let them take it from there. And then again, that's going to take them to let me see here. There we go. It's going to take them to your portfolio. And then hopefully they push through here. We've got this new scan with AI option here. I won't do it on desktop, but it should be allowing them to do it off their phones. Hopefully that works out for them. It's kind of a beta feature, so we're working through the kinks on that. But if they just throw in their wall width and height, they can get what they need, or they can go to a bestseller here and see the dimensions of that, order that up, and then it gets pushed directly to your dashboard and your jobs. Alright guys, kind of a lengthy video, but hopefully that helps, at least on the marketing side. There's so much to it. I'd recommend just going in and playing with the buttons. And I'm constantly trying to make it a little better every day, just trying to work around the Facebook stuff. Specifically Craigslist, there's no problem with posting stuff. Reddit, doesn't seem like there's too much of a problem with posting scripts in there. It's just a matter of dealing with the subreddit policies. and all the other places should be no problem. Next door is pretty good. But keep playing with it. Shoot me a message, shoot me an email, or get on the community forum and start or join into a little forum area there for suggestions on the marketing side, and we'll go over it. Maybe implement something new here if you can think of something that kind of gets around it. All right, guys, let's get some orders. Let's get some stuff built, and let's get ready for the spring rush.